Load the kitty accessories file and stitch the die lines for the fishes on a new piece of stabilizer. Also stitch the ribbon die line. Loop a piece of ribbon and tape it over the die line. Cover the die lines with felt and stitch the scale details. Next, we stitch the eyes. On the reverse side, tape a piece of felt to cover the lines. Next, we stitch the tack down. Stitch the die line for the kitty treat bag and the window. Place a piece of vinyl over the circle die line as well as a piece of fabric over the treat bag die line. Stitch the paw print and the words. Stitch the tack down for the window. Place a piece of felt over the die line on the reverse side of the hoop. Back at the machine, we'll stitch the tack down for the treat bag. Stitch the die lines for the fish treats. Cover the front and back with felt and tape in place. Next, we will stitch the tack down for the fish treats. Remove from the hoop and carefully trim around each treat close to the stitch line. Also trim the fish toy. When you trim the fish zipper pull, be careful not to cut the ribbon. Lastly, we will cut around the treat bag and remove the window fabric to reveal the vinyl. Load the bed 1 file and stitch the die line on a piece of stabilizer. Tape 8 sections of 10-inch ribbon at each outer corner as shown. Now stitch the ribbon tack down lines. Cover the outline with felt or fabric on both the top and reverse side of the hoop and tape in place. Now we'll stitch the final tack down. Carefully trim the top fabric at each corner without cutting through the ribbon. We'll do the same on the reverse side. Now we will trim each side, again taking care not to cut any ribbon. Be sure to trim the stabilizer away from your corners. Now all that's left is to tie the ribbon on each corner into bows. Load the bed 2 file and stitch the die line on a new piece of stabilizer. Cover the die line with 2 pieces of fabric right sides together and stitch the tack down. We will trim 1/4 to 1/2 inch all the way around the tack down. Trim away the stabilizer on the reverse side. We'll turn the pillow right side out, and then we'll lightly stuff it with polyfill. I am using Steam a Seam Light 2 to close the opening in the pillow. Just cut to match the length of the opening, peel off the backing, and iron on both sides for about 15 to 20 seconds to fuse the fabric. This concludes the full tutorial on the In the Hoop kitty. I hope you enjoyed it and that it helps you to make one of your own.